in towards the upper bracket. Two squads that could both be top contenders to represent North America over in Iceland, and only one of them can keep going up top for the moment. Some interesting compositions coming out, Tanner, I think showing kind of the fundamental differences in decision-making for this new meta between that Brim and the Omen. It's going to be an exciting one as OPTIC spike towards mid. Looks like they're going to fight that space early on and also want to shut down Leaf, who does love taking these duels out towards B main, especially on the pistol rounds.
Yeah, this is a map where we get so much, I don't know, supplementation is kind of the word that I want to use for it.
Sure.
Between Marv and Victor, they can do so much for their team. The Desk was breaking it down the other day. Not yesterday, I think the day prior, when they were playing on this map, between what Victor and Marv can get done. So this feels like such a good place for OPTIC to be in, and you're kind of seeing why, as they've got themselves the A side basically for free, and then some more as Finesse. I mean, Finesse is killing everybody. Sure, Marv's getting a piece of the pie, and finally...
to lock things down in toward the post. I love that round out of OPTIC at a macro level, and well, for Cloud9, they're not going to be able to do anything here. The stimulated jump peaks. Two players just going uber fast to find that information top mid. I love the opportunities that this speed boost can give.
Yeah, and hey, Ye's come to play with a round 2 Vandal.
Yeah.
About to have himself a day. He doesn't want to give up anything. He wants to punish Cloud9 here in this round and get started on the right foot or the left foot, whichever he leads with. But they want to make sure that this is not a round that they concede to Cloud9, because we've seen it in both of the maps previous. Cloud9 find ways to win this, and it's all classics across the board, so it's going to be a bit harder to do. But obviously that buy, that aggressive purchase from Ye, could be the linchpin for a second round win. And a lot of respect given over, but finally look to hit this side. Incendiary goes out to make sure that nobody pushes on through. And Ye, I was speaking his praises, but he takes so much damage. The classics, a barrage of right clicks will find him down to 20 HP, but nobody's fallen just yet. And with the spike being planted here out towards the B side, it's Cloud9 to try and muster up a 4v5 retake with only classics in hand.
Do they want to actually commit to the retake, or do they want to just look to contain? Either way, Crashies will want to fight on out, and OPTIC realize that containment could be an issue in this one, so they just take the duels, and, well, it's good work out of FNS, but now this is down to a 1 versus 2. Zep is healthy. This is a very winnable situation, but he has to clear the close corner, and unfortunately the jumping and accuracy not quite enough. So it...
Off of what Ye can find right here off the rip, right? Peeking into B main. Unfortunately, nothing there, but a turret to be taken down. It's the default Zetamich, Sova, Killjoy, Behold. Rockdart out and over the top. Curious to know where that one landed, and a drone out towards mid as well. So here comes the lockdown. Might be hard to deal with. We'll see if those shock darts do so. Nope, the bots will keep it alive, and they're going to get caught on it. I don't know if Mitch is safe. Back boathouse. Yep, he actually was. There's a small sliver, and Ye's been taken down. So the damage mitigated on the side of Cloud9 as Marv hops his way onto the site, and well, he brought the spike with him. It's planted there in the mud as Finesse just on the outside of the dark cover. Recon Bolt going to be answered, pulls away the crossover just a second. It's enough for Mitch to fall as Victor scoops one up. Frenzy in hand, 11 HP, and he's just trying to play wonky. He's just trying to play angles, and it's working. Now Zeppa with 30 HP to his name needs to get it done for Cloud9, and he can.
That's the same. It's not going to hurt you. All good. That doesn't happen. So, in that case, it's the pivotal venture to turn that round in towards the other direction. As in this one, bit of utility to fight some space out towards mid, but the brunt of OPTIC in towards A. They love themselves some rounds to work back in through Catwalk, but now that mid control lost out on. Leaf makes a play forward and gets away with it too.
The Stingers, I will always curse the Stinger until the day that I die, but we see it so much.
This is so opportunistic. FNS knows who dies in mid. That's the Killjoy on down. So now there's even timing on this. He's past Crashies. OPTIC think that they've re-cleared back outside of B. This Killjoy lurk could be big. It is still just a classic, but if he re-hits through mid, there's a gun to be recovered.
Yeah, we say it's still a classic, but we saw this on Haven, right, where Mitch just found the right timing with only a classic and had so much chaos created with just the backstab shots alone, got the health bars down, and the rest of the team cleaned up. So that could be the same exact case, and it is. And this time, it's the spike to fall. It's the Stinger to do it again, and a weapon upgrade for Leaf could mean problems as Ye goes deep into the defender's side and spawn. Can't find too much, and the paranoia doesn't land either. Crashies tried to spray him down, but he's punished. The Frenzy will find the frag, and Ye What do you got for me, buddy? A 1v5 to try and find a fourth for Optic. Otherwise, C9 have done C9 things. They put the stamp on it and say, hey, we just find ways to win rounds.
Yeah, losing FNS so early is massive. You credit that round maybe to Mitch for being able to find that timing, but really, it was Leaf to do the heavy lifting. He finds that kill early on that breaks the Killjoy turret. He also finds the kill off of that secondary swing in towards mid. The catwalk player was caught off by the flank and wasn't ready for him. Ye will just look to save in this round. He doesn't want to concede any more guns, so the thrifty round...
As the spike falls in mid with nobody around it, that right there, it almost forces Optic's hand and eventually gives the round over to Cloud9. We see a fight for the orb here in A main. It's Marv out on top with 5 HP. A shock dart at his feet, and it will find the trade kill. So Zeta, good on the trade. Now the Hunter Shuri will be available here for Crash should he choose to use it. We'll see if he hangs on to this. No command. Find the suppression. 0 point just to double it up and get some information. That Vanity, whoever might be playing up into heaven, they do secure that with the door closed. The site taken. The spike should be planted with ease.
That it should be in this post plan. It's a 4 versus 4, and FNS though. He has a really good position in this one. If he goes uncleared, he can reflank in towards the tree room. The dart was derived to get rid of him, but the flash, oh, he hears Mitch jumping, punishes it, and looks to stick around up towards heaven though. Leaf makes a swing, Leaf makes the play. It's a double, but now it's just him. Needs to isolate onto Victor, and he has the duel. The run and gun, he's won it. The ammunition is low. He'll pull out the Blade Storm, and he'll find the clutch. Leaf comes up massive for Cloud9 with the Red Bull clutch.
I've had enough. I've seen enough. I'm logging off for the day.
The movement from this guy, the micro on Jet is ridiculous. That updraft for the information, he drops down and just... I don't know. We gotta move on. So too to the teams in the server here is Optic. The punishment has been felt. They're on lesser arms, but they look to go quickly towards A. Or do they? No, they're out onto the side. Oh, Vanity, that timing. He spotted the gun barrel, but doesn't have the frag. Now Ye is in towards this tree room. What?
Ooh, and he sneaks on through, but it doesn't matter. Ye will finally swing out, but with 73 health. A couple of low members in front of him. Ye was looking to make a play, but it was stolen back as Cloud9 fight their way through this site. And sure, Leaf will fall, but Mitch is there. Assist his team elsewhere with these flashes, with these fragments, whatever it may be. And then Leaf can just be out on his island and do Leaf things. And, well, we're seeing it here, right? Where Leaf is on the opposite side of the map. He's got Vanity to back him up. And should he need a flash of Paranoia available, but a fragment early in the round, it forces Optic back. And this is a big round, right? They just took a timeout. They full buy all the way into this one. Look at the economy, but Leaf, the timing, oh no, it just escapes him.
This is weird now. He should be punished, right? They'll probably look to buy time. Crashes can flank on through, but he's worried about someone top mid. He's right to be a Leaf. This angle is really hard to contend with, even if you know he's coming that flat. Oh, it is so good! And the movement this time not good enough to bail Leaf out, but Zeppa, how does he get that back in? He didn't even use a flash. He just waits for his teammate to break contact, swings dry, claims to. This is tough now for Optic. They still have 2 big ults to work with. Do they want to use the KJ ult in this one? KJ's alone out towards mid. Instead, they're just doing it one flash. Victor fighting on in. Zeppa wasn't blinded, but misses the shots. Vanity, however, claims the double. Paranoia onto 1. The zigzag behind the generator. No, FNS is alone. He's already been revealed, still able to claim a frag.
30 seconds, a lockdown, with 50 health, and no spike. And we already brought up the economy, right? Is this a round that he looks to send? How much is put into the cost of this weapon? And how much it might mean in the next round? He spots out Vanity, but the high ground, not enough.
Now off the Aster. He was previously an IGL that was sometimes pretty slow to frag, but on this Omen, he's been finding a lot of impact in that individual department, and of course in the util usage for his squad as well. A couple days ago we talked about this on the desk, but the way he's switching around these one-ways and constantly having one up, constantly having a lane that is completely shut down, that was one of their big strengths against Knights, and they're trying it again here. They're doing it again here. Sure, it's a little tougher, because Optic does have that KO to counteract it. Here it is again. Vanity just continuing to apply pressure in main, trying to isolate these players on out. The one-way does miss, so he could be in trouble here, and yeah, Victor is able to claim the frag. A gun recovered, and A site is open.
The best part about that play, though, is Vanity spots a handful of members, so it allows for that rotation call to come on over. Good recon volt.
You should run.
to reveal a few members. Nobody there to answer, though, and it's Cloud9 to find themselves a player down. A lockdown used on the site, but one in response. A nice little Valorant Venn diagram. Here comes the orbital strike, and this is one of the best uses that you're going to get out of the ultimate outside of finding kills. And while it does its job, and it allows for the spike to be planted. So plenty of time to get that one down. Now it's Cloud9 working against the clock. Only one Vandal here in the hands for OPTIC, with 4 standing. The knives just underneath, and Crash not really in a... I guess he is kind of in a position. He's out towards main, so he can still play the Hunter's Fury should he want to. Ye has a dart on the inside of him, but he's still fighting for it as Zeta will get one with the Odin. Through the wall will find the next, and there's no ults available as Marv will fall. Crash, she's died previously, and Cloud9, Mimi, they just do it again.
You got, like, infected with a parasite there. The dart stuck to him in position. So much more value in just being able to dash and create the space for your squad. If it was maybe a map where Victor was playing on the race, maybe that's a different story, but no time to think. Leaf is straight on in. He was trying to dash and claim a timing within that smoke, but here comes a pinch. Here comes a reply. It's Vanity. An Odin of his own claims a frag, and the shot darts can punish onto Ye. Legolas not working for him today as Ye still lives in the close corner.
That he does, but only momentarily. Zeta ready for him as he tried to escape on out, and he'll finally be taken down. Here comes that Hunter's Fury as well. Across the map to no avail, unfortunately. Maybe Marv actually did receive attack because he's low HP, and Zeppa's there to answer. Meanwhile, Mitch will find the spike carrier, and Victor, the last one standing, crashes here in a 1v3. OPTIC, they get out ahead of Cloud9 once.
And Mitch had the late round impact off of it. Lesser weapons now coming through for OPTIC. Marv, he was toying with the idea there. No, he does commit to it. Your weapon to work with in this one. Fast out towards mid. It's a beast.
Very quick for Ye. Gets caught on the wall. He's going to be taken down. The trade is there. It's a lesser buy, but damage dealt no less. Leaf is fallen. OPTIC open for the best here. Okay, this could be an interesting timing if that drone doesn't spot Finesse. Eventually, Zeta will come out of that. Finesse didn't quite have the timing on the push. Instead, the Odin is going to hold it down backside to Paranoia. It doesn't find the near sight, but Zeta will find the kills no less. As Vanity falls, still a player and a weapon advantage. Make it 2 players. Advantage the way of Cloud9. Mitch to push on. Step to follow, but the backstab from Zeta to close out Shuri. But that could be a potent combo in itself, especially the way that OPTIC's been hitting these sites quick.
Yeah, absolutely. It can always be a potent one here, but Leaf already in one. Has a timing on this one, misses the shot.
No blades.
And now he's suppressed. No blades, but more crucially, no dash. Leaf dies for it. No reply possible for C9. They have to concede this A site. It'll fall to a retake unless Zeppa makes a play. He has the idea, but
look at the spike,
will not commit to it. Oh, it's a fake. They faked me out even, man. B site, that's completely open. The Killjoy utility deactivated right now. This is so smart from OPTIC.
They do take a bit of damage in the fight out towards the A site. Ye falls. Victor still waiting in the area, but now Cloud9, they know it's going to take them a handful of times or a handful of seconds to creep on back towards that B site. And Victor's going to have the backstab. It's all about the timing of this flank. We'll see how fast Cloud9 want to take this, and they've got a lockdown should they choose to use it. Nobody in the crosshairs just yet, and Victor not actually seeing Zeppa giving up his back. Now Zeppa gonna go on the swing and find the kill onto the flank. Here comes the lockdown as Crashies plays inside the smoke. Zeppa will find another via the fragment grenade. Crashies looking to find his way out of main. Vanity only gonna have that trusty Judge. Will swap on over to Vandal, but he's out of time. He just has to try and fight it out, strip away the weapons. It was a wonky play, but it worked as OPTIC secure their fourth.
The equation. So, well played there to OPTIC Gaming. Orbital strike in this one. Are they trying to punish in A main? I'm guessing that's off contact of a dart. If it's broken and they go for it, but it's too late. Everyone away. It almost just creates a separation, forces OPTIC to delay, but now they'll go for this one. However, Vanity, again with the delay. Paranoia. He has a dart cover up as well, and Leaf has found his chance. Does the dart cover go on through? Not yet. He's trying to wait. Vanity wants to see if he can get away from this one as he is in a bit of trouble with that lockdown through. However, he's found an angle, a bit of safety in this site.
Just on the outside, he can hold the angle, but Victor, a bit better on it, will take Vanity down, and even the odds here in the 3v3. And across the map is Zeta, right? He's still hanging out, so it's only 2 players just about directly on this site, but a strong one here, and Zeppa up top taken down as Ye starts to show some form, and he cuts the numbers down to 2. Mitch, awkward on the timing, not able to find the swing from main just yet, as Ye will find another. All down to Zeta. Trusty Odin in hand. The health bar's low on 2, trying to find the wall bang. right off the rip. And we'll toss out a couple of shock darts. Look to see if anybody's playing out towards Generator. It's a very tall ask here for the Sova. And he has to try and line him up, but he just can't do it. It's finesse to close a condition for OPTIC. Back, if we look way back to what was Haven, was let's stop Leaf from doing Leaf things. It's a little bit harder with Leaf being on the attacking side here because he's going to take that fight to you, but they have to find a way to trip the Titan here in Leaf. And while it doesn't seem like it's early in this round, as he has already assumed his position, a Heaven, yay, gonna step on up. Sheriff shots don't land. A couple of frenzy shots do to find a bit of chip damage, but at the end of the day, 5v5 OPTIC, they gotta retake. That's Spike's Planet.
Retake on the cards, but even odds in this one, and still some good utility to work with. Crashy's had his shocks and Victor a flash. Let's see where he's going to place that one, as they're currently just working on re-clearing these flanks. They realize no one's going to be lurking up on them, so can commit to the work back in, but a well-timed dark cover should delay.
Dark cover to slow things down, and on the inside, well, you found a Leaf. Make it 2. He takes down both Victors and Crashes, and the rest of the team is just falling around Marv. He's got his trusty classic, but that might not be enough. 12 bullets, you need so much more, and, well, you don't even have the time to do it. It's all about the morale kills at the end of the...
However, an excellent buy off the Spectres, a hero rifle from Mitch as well, as they'll head towards B. It's the wrong stack for OPTIC.
It's going to be Crashies. Figure that one out. He does have 2 shock darts and a drone to play with, but we'll see if he decides to hang on to those to bolster that economy. And with 11 health, I would think that the call is not to send out that util. Rotation's coming over, but they're coming through B main, and Mitch might be caught a little off guard. No, finally he goes back to the angle, but he comes off it for just a second, and he's got a Phantom. This could be problematic as they push forward. Vanity will trade the 1-for-1 out onto Crashies, but yay, well, he's got that aforementioned Phantom in hand, and he's going to be looking to do some damage with it. Only 3 remain on the side of Cloud9 as they look to hold down the site. Vanity, long-range battle with the Spectre to take down Victor, but it's traded back again. We go back and forth as Marv survives with 1 HP, but he has to do it again, and he will!
The classic right-click, man! Demonic! This guy finds it! And the clutch comes through. OPTIC just barely holding on. A thrifty round. C9 will be on the eco, but they still do hold on to their lead.
They do still hold on to their lead, but should be cut down here unless they can match Thrifty for Thrifty. Leaf gonna push on once more. He's gonna be taken down almost immediately. This time OPTIC, they plant their feet and they fight for the site. They don't want to give it up because they know what damage can be dealt once you allow Cloud9 to get set up. Unfortunately for Cloud9, no setup to be had. No round to be won. It's a Prime Gaming flaw.
Eco, because the push off the KO util. This time he will be the anchor in mid. So a little less space to play with in way of that aggression, but you still want some form of a duel here. However, will just be forced to back away by the utility. This is well done out of Cloud9. They're holding on to their default, and they already have a big piece of utility early. They know both the Jet and the Killjoy are on that B side and deal some damage onto FNS.
Yay, tries to go aggressive. Mitch is ready for him. Unfortunately, Leaf not ready, so the Killjoys getting the best of the Jets in this round. Maybe biting off a bit more than they could chew, but at the end of the day, things even across the board, a 1-for-1. Cloud9 look to link up 4 strong out towards the A site, and it's a drone. Clear things out. Incendiary going to buy some time, but there's plenty still on the clock here for Cloud9. Just under 50 seconds. And, well, this basically cements the hit. No command to push him forward. Shot to the dark cover, the door to be closed. Victor wants to go aggressive, maybe pushes through the other side. He's able to take down Zeppa, but with that kill coming through, a resurrection might be around the corner. They're a little afraid to do it. Mitch gonna go for the tap. Finesse not gonna have the re-equip in time, unfortunately had his weapon out. And the orbital strike used just to secure the kill onto Zeppa. The player down still. Or OPTIC. Finally, the KO gone. From the shadows, used for just a second. Marv to push on 4. All 3 players of Cloud9 out towards A main and a sky smoke. Even concealment. Here at OPTIC. No way. Crashies behind the wall. He can just
Shock dart doesn't hit.
Mimi, the shock darts don't land. The Red Bull clutch the way of.
They have full guns on into this. Yay has an op, and Cloud9 they've scraped together a buy, sure, but it's pretty dismal. So tough.
I mean, the frenzy, the stinger, those have been the weapons that have really opened the doors for these thrifty rounds. And there's one in the hands of Zeppa, one in the hands of Vanity. Leaf has the blades on a line, but how much pressure is now on his shoulders to reclaim the lead for Cloud9? And he's got to be the guy to do it. He's been the guy the majority of this game, and it can't stop now. So a drone to clear things out. Knife to be taken care of, so 0 Point won't cut off the abilities just yet. They know an Odin is here. Out goes the drone, out goes one Knife. A fragment to force Finesse off the position, but it doesn't matter. He fights for two in the Odin. It starts to scream out on the site as Zeta battles back for two of his own. There's three more to worry about. It would take the ace. He's healthy. The high-low is just too much. The op...
so much space can be bought just off of that. And Victor as well, with that null command online, shut down utility, which has been a big point for Cloud9 in towards these post plants. The combination of that space creation plus the Brim Sky Smokes to lock you out is tough to work with. But in this one, Victor, he'll have a lineup. I think that's towards main to try and fight close to what people used to do with the Phoenix. But instead, it's actually the combo of utility the other way. Free room retaken for OPTIC. C9 have to look towards B instead.
And the Nanoswarm, they were at the feet, but they unfortunately just couldn't get it off in time. Here comes that fragment finally to B site. There's no op here, so they want to try and hit it, but the backstab is perfect. Finesse the timing. It couldn't have been better for the 2-for-1. And Crashies is still here. He's still holding it down. A recon bolt for information. Unfortunately, not able to find the wall bangs, but he doesn't need them. He'll find the headshots instead as Zeta's there to trade it back. The knives go across the top, and Ye looks to close us out here for a 10th round, and that's exactly what will happen. Keep tossing in the coal. Let's go, Locomotive.
Locomotive keeps on turning. Where does that knife go? That's an interesting one. I think that's towards Link. Yeah, it's towards main. It's one that hits really late, and it goes on the roof. So another one of those unbreakable KO lineups. I love that. Now, see the reaction off of that. Knife reveals no one is B main. They readapt towards A. There are 4 players here. This is so well set up by OPTIC.
And Cloud9 probably have no idea that that knife just happened. Absolutely no idea that they're running right on into the grinder. Ye doesn't get blinded. The frenzy not enough there for the Hunter Fury is, however, Zeta goes huge with 2 kills of his own as Zeppa pushes away onto the site. He has to answer to Victor, and he didn't have his weapon out to do so. And how much more can the util get from Zeta? Well, there's our answer. It's absolutely nothing. It's going to be a Guardian here in the hands of Mitch to try and stop this momentum, but the angle's being held. The spike is in hand, however, and he does have 45 seconds. The B site's open. Unfortunately, the door's closed. The timing needs to be perfect.
Yeah, but look where Crash Cheese is. I think he's in a position where if that spike gets tapped, he might just hear it. Has that out to play with it, even just as a delay factor. It might not come back down to that. He's holding the right angle. Mitch is going for this flank. The Odin's on the angle. There's no way you can breach past Crashies. Again, it was the lesser buy. So that's okay, but this is absolutely a must-win for C9. Their money will be broken if they can't take this one home, and they'll be facing up against Series Point.
To start stringing them together is Ye. Very aggressive out towards A main. Can't find anything just yet. And that's actually not tagged by the 0 Point. Flash out. Nothing found just yet. Eventually, Vanessa's position will be noted, and Leaf tries to fight it out, but at the end of the day, it's just damage dealt on Vanessa, damage dealt on Vanity, and Marv is here. Oh my goodness, he looks away from the flash, and he finds 2 crucial kills. And guess what? You're headed towards the A site, and Ye's ready for you. He's got the op. He doesn't have the angle. Did he spot the feet? No, it's Vanity from main. It's a Hunter straight from the opposite side this time around, and it's Crashies to secure a kill. But OPTIC, they've got to retake the site, and Vanity, he's stuck on the wrong side of the door. Will shoot it down himself. The backstab. Look at Leaf. He's got 2 players in front of him. A lockdown there as well. Crashies on the trade. And the 1v1 and Vanity stuck. He's got to go. He's got to get out of dodge, and Crashies is ready for it.
Oh, it's over.
Doesn't jump out too early.
Not the knife. Not ending it like this. That's so tough. Leaf had the play. He got 2. He just needed what wasn't a kill. Even if he's...
Match. And a Series Point. Same start. Start out towards mid. Make sure no aggression headed that way. Turret. Gonna spot out where the op is, so Cloud9 naturally gonna look to head the other direction. But this buy, it is a rough one. Leaf made his way all the way up here on the A side. It's similar to what we've seen previously where Optic will just give this one up. It's scary, though, to allow Cloud9 to plant their feet here in the post plant, and maybe they won't allow it as Vanity. What's he shoot at? How'd he get a headshot there? Looked like he was shooting at the legs, but Victor falls no less. Site now taken. Door now closed. Ooh, Finesse. Quick on the break. Gonna stop the plant for now. Mid to low HP will try to survive as Ye will pick one up onto Leaf. Marv is there to battle back, and he has been crucial for this squad, and he does it again. Now Vanity has to go huge, and a 1v3 picks up the first. The right click's good. Another one around the corner, and one just above as he hears the jet drop down. He's got 13 rounds to play with in a dark cover to play just on the outside with 68 HP to try and hang on. The IGL, he has to do it all. He sends out the shots. He looks to find Ye, now forced to reload. He's only got 25 seconds. He has to push forward. He has to make a play. He's got the spike and the ult, and he's headed to the B site.
That's so big. He just needed to grab. It's grand theft from Vanity, and now he's on the other side, but still, this is tough. His HP is incredibly limited in this round. Getting a forward fight and isolating a duel here is huge.
Routed step up the sidewalk. Dark cover to go down. Ye no longer on the operator. Oh no, but I think Vanity was spotted out. Crashes the next to peak. He's just trying to sneak away, but he gets caught on the lip. He's got 28 HP in the bullets. They just go over the top, but it doesn't matter. Crashes will close it out. There's no way to hang on. And Optic have done it. They dethrone the Kings, and they're one step closer to representing North America and Iceland.
Optic looked fantastic throughout this game, throughout this series, and on Ascent, the second half was really impressive from them. The KO utility allowing them to play around that mid-round so well. Ye was set up for the absolute best success. The Brim